Welcome to my channel. Virgin Hyperloop promises a future with transport pods zooming through tubes at hundreds of miles per hour. To get there, it's built a prototype in a Nevada desert. The Richard Branson-backed company wants to shake up the future of transport by sending high-tech pods zooming through airless tubes at speeds of up to 670 miles an hour. To prove it's possible, Virgin has built a prototype Devloop tube in the Nevada desert, just outside Las Vegas. The Virgin Hyperloop builds on vision set out by Tesla, SpaceX and the Boring Company leader Elon Musk. In a white paper published in 2013, Musk described a vision for the Hyperloop Alpha, with high-tech pods zooming through tunnels at speeds of up to 760 miles an hour, on pockets of air, kind of like pucks on air hockey tables. Musk said the trip would feel like a ride on Space Mountain at Disneyland. Though much of this vision has remained in Virgin's concept, the company has made some tweaks. Instead of traveling on pockets of air, Virgin's pods use a proprietary maglev system to propel and guide the pods through the tubes. The result is a setup that Virgin says is more efficient than traditional maglev transport and will eventually offer airline speeds on the ground. The way we think about where we live, where we work, the way we think about distances will be very different, Virgin Hyperloop's Director of Test Engineering, Samir Hamid, told. You look at the choices you have traveling from Los Angeles to Las Vegas. You can either drive your car, it's going to take you anywhere between 4 to 7 hours. You can just hop on a Hyperloop and be there in 40 minutes. The choice becomes very apparent.
From a passenger experience standpoint, with the levitation system, there's no contact with the track. So you're essentially just floating over the track. It's a much smoother ride. The way we think about where we live, where we work, the way we think about the distances will be very different. And you look at the choices you have from traveling, say, from Los Angeles to here to Las Vegas. And you look at, I can either drive my car, and I know it's going to take me anywhere between 4 to 7 hours, or I can fly and go through the airports and on all these things, or I can just hop on an Hyperloop and be there in 40 minutes. I mean, the choice becomes very apparent.
Out in the Nevada desert, during a ride in a dune buggy up a long dirt road to see the very starting point for this transport future. A long white tube, stretching 500 meters, about 550 yards, through the rocks and sand. This Devloop is just a fraction of what a completed Hyperloop would be. But the bones are there. The huge door that seals off with a slam. The massive pumps that bring the tube down to a near vacuum over the space of 3 hours. That lets passengers board via an airlock. The smooth metal tracks that won't produce a screech and grind from wheels. And then there are the glowing neon lights stretching down the length of the Hyperloop. This is Virgin after all. Stepping out of the 100-degree desert heat and into the cool air inside the tube. This loop is short, but it works. Virgin has completed multiple test runs in the Devloop, transporting its first human passengers in November 2020 and reaching a top speed of 107 miles per hour. Though it's early days, Virgin is banking on its Hyperloop becoming the next big thing. It's talking up partnerships in India and Dubai, as well as support in the US. Hyperloop technology was included in a recent infrastructure bill approved by the US Senate. To get anywhere close to the scale Virgin envisions, the company will need a huge amount of investment and government support. The company has said it would like to begin commercial operations in 2027, but there's much to be done in terms of development, navigating government regulation and construction before any paying customers step into a Hyperloop pod. Thanks for the watch. Do subscribe, like, and share.